Do you want to put it in my water bottle?
Oh my gosh, yeah, let's.
So that we can type.
Okay, so do you eat meat?
Yes.
Have you ever had tofu?
Yes.
Really? Where? Or like
Um,
what in what?
I think it was at a restaurant. I had like a soup and it had tofu in it.
Was it good? Did you like it?
I wasn't a fan
Yeah.
of like the texture. Texture's really hard for me sometimes.
Was it like mushy and not like fried?
Yeah, it was mushy.
Yeah, sometimes yeah. That's like a thing. And then where do you usually get recipes?
Mostly Instagram, like reels and whatnot. Or if I'm looking for a recipe, then I'll just like Google like a specific recipe.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
All set.
Here, maybe if I don't know if you want to see
Sure.
like the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. I love the colors.
Thank you. And then, first of all, like, if you notice anything you like about the layout or any comments on the layout.
I like that it's kind of like horizontal. Like you have the image and then you have the little bit about it. I like that. And then I also like these little orange kind of blocks
Yeah.
in between, or like I have the white in between. I like that, and it adds like a little bit more pop of color.
Yeah.
Did you make this logo?
I did.
It's so good. I love
Thank
it.
you. I submitted it. She was like, "Thank you for clip art in your logo." And I'm like, "I drew it actually."
Period. I love it.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
And then the spacing. If you have any comments or things about the spacing, think of it.
Like, what type of spacing?
For like the images and text or whatever you notice.
Okay. Yeah, so the text, I feel like you could, because it's just like, it's a lot of text, you could add a little bit more of like line spacing in between those, just so it's like a little bit easier on the eyes and it's not like so packed, I guess.
Right.
Do you celebrate Christmas? Yes.
And then, how do you feel about the buttons, like the color switching? Does it like make sense?
Yes. I just hovered over one. I love that. I like that it changes like that.
If you cook, where
It's very reactive. Checking all of them.
usually online.
Cute. I love that. That's great.
Great. Do you think it's also easy to read when you're hovering over it, or does it like stop becoming easier to read?
No, I think it works because you have it like the color of the font change to like a darker one. I think it's pretty beautiful.
Okay. And do you think that the images, what do you think about the size of the images compared to everything else?
Size. They feel a little bit large. However, I don't know if it's because it's like touching the edge here. Like maybe if you added some margin right there and kind of like put it like
Next question is, what do you think about the
a little bit more equal, I feel like it would balance out like fine with the amount of text. And if you add like more line spacing, I feel like that would kind of fill it up a little bit so it's kind of like equal to the image.
Right.
The images match like the headers really well too, so I think good choice of images.
Okay. And then for the lines separating the recipes, do you like that, or do you think it should be changed or gotten rid of? Like, is it necessary?
I don't know if it's necessary. I don't really love it. If there's like a way that you could separate the recipes, kind of, be like adding like a background color or something just to help separate it without using like that line.
Right.
that might be better than just having like, the lines.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this one right here also isn't super necessary
Mhm.
because you have like this orange block that kind of breaks up the white.
Right.
I did use the same font, so I don't have two different fonts. Like I know some people do that.
Okay, and then if you could add anything to
Is
it,
the page
what would you
broken
add
up
to like the overall?
based on background, colors, and images?
I might add like another font. Are you using like one font?
Yes.
One font? Yeah, I might add another font just for like the headers.
And
I
then would you
think
try
just to like
recipes on the homepage?
fancy it up a little bit more.
Mhm.
But like I like the colors of the text.
Okay,
I think those are good.
did the order of the information on the page make sense?
And then for the menu, like the last one, is the menu at the top. Do you like the size of it? That's not to ask you any questions.
No, you're
What
good.
about the size of the
The size,
text?
I think it's good.
Yeah, I think I like your order.
It could. I don't know if this could be a little bit bigger, maybe.
Oh, like
or like if
the
you
bar itself.
yeah, if you make the bar itself just a little bit bigger,
Mm-hmm.
Or if you
Would
kind
say
of
the website of college 'cause it's Christmas like
crop the image a little bit more, like make the image smaller so it's kind of like equal. You know what I'm saying? To like the top spacing of the image.
Mhm.
Like if you did that and brought it up a little bit more. But I can read the text pretty well, so. I like that it goes green too when you hover over it. I think that's nice.
I like that too. I wasn't really sure. I kind of wanted it to go to the edge instead of like a little box.
Mhm.
But I wasn't really sure.
I feel yeah.
They are the same.
Yeah. I like
Do you think that would be cute? Or?
if it went to the edge?
Yeah. Of like the next box.
Well, is okay. Wait.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So it'd, like kind of stop like right,
Yeah.
like right there, and like whatnot. I think that would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how you would add that.
Would you participate in the 12 recipes?
Gotta play around.
Okay, and that's all those.
Cute. I love it.
And then for post-test questions,
Are there any questions that I should add?
was there any problems navigating it? Like, would you know what to look for if you were looking for something
Is there
specific?
anything I should do?
No, I feel like it's pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Like the headers are clear and like it tells you where you are, and then obviously the navigating. Can't really navigate too much right now because it's just the
Right.
one page,
Mhm.
but like the nav bar is pretty specific, and like if I click on it, I know like probably where it's gonna take me.
Okay. And then, if you could rate the readability on a scale of 1 to 10 for the text, what would you say?
I'd give it an 8. It's pretty
Okay,
good.
yeah.
I just think if you add that line spacing
Mhm.
a little bit more, it would help to be a little bit easier on the eyes for like those big blocks of text.
And then if you could change anything on the site.
Are you still playing around with this? Like this? The social media?
The spacing?
Yeah, I kind of wish this was more in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe next to each other or
Yeah.
on top of each other.
Could be next to each other.
Mhm.
I just feel like right now, because this is centered, and then this is centered, and this is centered, and this doesn't really feel too centered, it kind of throws it off.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. Well, this little white
Mhm.
between the nav bar and the orange, and then the same, well, I guess it's the horizontal rule that's kind of
Mm.
throwing that off. I kind of wish that that wasn't there and it was more of like a block of color than another block of color rather than the
Mhm.
block of color, white, block of color.
Right.
But that's it.
Okay, that's all.
Slay.
So,